Welcome to another Guide You Outdoors video, where we guide you to an outdoor lifestyle. Great, today I'd like to show you a little bit about how to make a top rope anchor when you're going rock climbing. But up here there's no bolts, all we got some trees right here. There's a lot of different ways to do this whole system, but I've found using climbing rope to be really good. You don't want to use anything dynamic, nothing stretchy. You want a static rope, which this is, to set up your anchors. So first thing I'll do is I want to look and see exactly where I want the anchors to hang. And if you come look right here, I want my anchors to hang right off the edge, right about here. And I've looked at it, there's a great root that can climb up this edge right here. So I look at that point, and then I look back from there, and I want at least 2 trees to tie off to, because I don't want to trust one with my life, gotta have 2. And I kind of want them in a V angle like this. So as I look back, there's a big one there, but it's just outside of my V. That one looks pretty good, and one right back there looks pretty good. So, next step is to go anchor to one of these trees. And I'll take one end of this static line I was talking about, and I'm just gonna tie a bowline to this tree right here. Quick bowline is just like this. This is my fancy quick bowline. Boom, do you see that? That was nice. All right, I'll back that up with just a single fisherman's, because you never trust just one knot when you're climbing. So that's anchor point number 1, looking pretty good. I'll take the rope here, lead it back out to where I wanted my anchor spot to be, which I want it to hang a little bit over the edge. So I'll loop it down here, and right about there looks nice. So I take that spot where it's hanging, I'm gonna tie a figure 8 on a bite. Boom, figure 8 on a bite. But not just one, I'm gonna tie 2, because remember, one knot is never enough. I'm gonna tie 2 right here. Boom. Now, I'm gonna clip 2 locking carabiners, opposite and opposed. So that one clicked one way, I'll click the other one the other way, right here, off of my anchor points. Now one trick of mine is you always want your anchors to be equalized. So I have one tree that I got hooked up to, but I want another tree to have the exact same amount of weight, and I got a special trick for doing that. What I need is my full-length climbing rope. And this is the same kind of rope I'm using for an anchor. Since we're just top roping here, we don't need dynamic rope with stretch. This rope will last much longer. So that's actually where I got that rope from, was just the ends of one of these ropes. So I'll take my climbing rope, and we'll start with both ends, and I'm going to flake it to the middle. Butterfly coil, making a coil on both sides, and trying to keep this nice and clean in my hand, because I will be throwing this coil off the cliff. And just the process is, when I started with both ends in one hand, when I get to the end, that's the middle right there. So now those 2 carabiners that I had clipped, I'm going to take that middle of the rope, and I'm going to clip it to both of these carabiners, and then lock them down. So they're a locking carabiner. Turn that down, not too tight. How tight? Finger tight, just so it doesn't come undone, and those are locked. Set that in the spot I want it. Take my rope, which will now be my weight for equalizing. Give a heads up. Rope! Nobody down there. Clean rope fall. So great. Now, there's some weight on my anchor, so I can really kind of feel that and let that sit. And I notice I give it a little stretch there. Now it's time to tie off to my second tree. I'll take the other end of the rope, lead it right past here. Ooh, I'll go past the Oreos. That's trouble. Motherfucker, mouthful, Mom. I'm gonna use Oreos. Another knot here, which is called a friction wrap. So I'm gonna take this and pull it until I can see the other one move. That's my point of equalization. Wrap it around, cross over the top right there. That's key. Come around 2 more times, and then tie this off with a single fisherman's to the end point. Benefit of that knot is it doesn't hurt the tree at all. It won't shrink down on it. Bada bing, bada boom. We got a climbing anchor set up. Anybody want to go rock climbing?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. If you want to watch more videos, remember to subscribe to our YouTube page and like us on Facebook.